Hi, this is another TFR drones video, and on this video I want to show my FPV ground station. Okay, so this is the box where I carry all my FPV equipment. So I do have over here one of my patch antennas from Hobby Wireless. I do fly on 5.8, so this is what I use. I got all the antennas that I got some spare cloverleaf antennas that will go on the aircraft, and I got the cloverleaf antenna that will go in one of the video receivers. Okay, I got over here my diversity unit, and it's made by Ranch Video. This is the most economical diversity unit you can get on the market. Okay, and I got Velcro, so I can just mount it here, and in the other side I can mount, or actually I put it back here, and over here I put one of my video receivers. Okay, and the video receivers that I got the RC305, and I got more video receivers over here. I got a RC805, and I also got the 32 channel RC832 over here. So plus I have to use all this mess of cables, and depends where I fly. I do have a large tripod that I use that's like around 5 feet tall, but I got this one over here that is like around, if I want to sit under the tree or something like that, I'm not planning to go that far. I got this one over here that is like around 3.5 feet tall, so it's a little bit over a meter. The other one is like 1.5 meters. Okay, and this is what I use to fly FPV. And over here I got my monitor. Okay, and I use this monitor. It's a 7-inch monitor. I hook it up with right under the tripod. This monitor I could hook it up with this ground station, or I can it got its own video receiver 5.8 compatible with Foxtech, so I can get the video directly into the tripod without the need of using any of this stuff. But now that I remember, this video is not about this mess that I got here to be able to fly FPV, since for some of you guys that follow my videos know that I never use this stuff to fly FPV. All I use is my goggles, and that's it. Okay, and the goggles that I got here is let me just pull this stuff on the side, the Foxtech AIO goggles that I always use on my videos. I got 2 of these. Okay, this is one of them, and this is the silver one, and I got the black one. But then again, this video is not either about this ground station mess that I got on this box, or it's not about these old goggles. This video is an unboxing that I'm gonna do of my brand new Skyzone video goggles that's still on the DHL package that came from China. Okay, so I got my scissors over here. Let me just proceed to open the box, the package first, and see what's inside. Okay, now the box here, you just get this thing to the side. Okay, here we go. This is my Foxtech Skyzone video goggles, and with this thing here, I don't need any of this stuff over here. All this stuff is basically obsolete. I don't need the monitor, I don't need my old goggles anymore, and I don't need the only thing I need is one of these antennas, and I also need a directional antenna that I do use. This is a helical antenna, So I can have one antenna to be a directional to fly far away, and the other one to be omnidirectional if I want to fly behind. So I don't have the directional antenna right now. I lent it to a friend. It's a BMS web antenna. It's one of the antennas that I'm planning to use here. And this is it. There's nothing else over here but the goggles. And the next thing is they come in this beautiful package over here. Okay. And there we go. Oh, look, they got like a small, set of instructions over here. And I hope this is, explained in real English and not Chinglish that they normally are. And so far, I don't know, it looks pretty clear. I'm gonna read it later. Okay, so this thing comes with different adapters that you can use with different brands of radios for the head tracker. Because the beautiful thing about these goggles, yeah, they are expensive, but they come with everything you need. So you know how it's not like all the companies that they sell you the goggles and you want the tracker, you have to buy separately. You want, depending what kind of video receiver you want, everything is sold separately. This thing comes with everything. So it comes with a power cable. It's kind of similar to the one that I use on my Foxtech goggles. The only difference, this one, the connector is a little bit beefier. Okay. I believe this adapter over here is the tracker for JR or Turnigy 9X radio. And this one again, this one is for Futaba. And I believe if you use this one, the Futaba radio will power the goggles at the same time you're using the head tracking system. Okay. These cables over here are this one, I got no idea what this one is for. It looks like a S-video cable. I will find out later. Now this one, I know what it is. This one, it could be either it's a 3.5 pole video cable on one side, and the other side they are RCAs, and you got the audio and video cable. And now let's take a look at the goggles. And it comes with two, I believe they call these antennas rubber ducky antennas, that I'm not going to use. So these antennas, they're going to end up in that box. That box that I showed at the beginning of the video, that's not really a ground station that I was constantly using. I just was mocking, what you need to accomplish to have diversity on a regular FPV setup. And that's how I started with 3 years ago, back in 2011. And right now, the technology advanced so much that all you need now is just this, and that's it. And so far I saw the video, all the people, like the people from BMS web channel, they post videos about these goggles, and so far, the feedback for them has been positive. They've been saying good things about these goggles. So I'm really dying to use them, but unfortunately today it's raining outside, so I won't be able to test it. But in many ways, it got some similarities with some of the other brands of goggles on the market, because we have to admit, the other companies, they came out with design that it was a little bit more comfortable than the AIOs, because when you use the AIOs, the problem is these grommets over here, they don't quite cover your face. And like, you got a big head, it doesn't quite cover your face properly, and you're gonna get sunlight coming in. And with these ones, they go direct into your eye sockets, so it's very difficult for the for the light to come in. Plus you got these adjustments over here, so you can adjust, as you can see here, you can adjust how close in or how far out your eyes are, so that way you can look in a more comfortable, more direct way, the image that you're looking at. The resolution on these goggles, they are higher than the ones on this one, but on the AIO, but I can complain. The AIO, when it comes to the image, is great. So this one supposedly is supposed to be better. The guys from BMS Wet, they compare these goggles to, I think, one of the best fat sharks on the market, and this one, they notice that the image is more clear. It's a superior image, not to mention that the virtual size of the screen apparently is larger than the fat shark. I got friends that they do have fat sharks, and I use them, and even I felt that it was more comfortable on my face because of this type of grommet design. I didn't like the way the image looked. This ones, they are more clear, so I hope this one is even better. So you got the switches over here for the band, the channel, and when it comes to the band, you have to hold it down until you hear like a beep, and then it will switch to a different band. So this thing will work in all the 5.8 gigahertz bands and frequencies in the world, pretty much. So it will work with Walkera, it works with DJI, it works with Foxtech Skyzone, and it works with Immersion and Fat Shark. So it works with all of them. And once you choose the band, once you find the band that you need, then you go to the channel. So there's 4 bands and there's 8 channels per band. Okay, this one is for the tracker, and it's camera tracker on your airplane. Okay, so I guess when the camera, you want the camera to go back to the center position, you just push this and you will go back to the center position. This one is to switch between the goggles and the camera that you got over here in the front. So it's gonna be fun walking around with this camera, looking at the world through this camera. You're gonna feel like some kind of cyborg with this thing. This one is for the volume to control. If you decide to, if you want to listen to the sound of the motors of your aircraft, then you can hooked up down here, earphone, and then you can listen the sound of the aircraft through, and you can control the volume here. And finally, this little joystick over here is to adjust the brightness and the contrast, okay, of the image. Okay, and going down here, you got the tracker over here, the out. That's where you connect these cables here that you can hook up to your radio system. Okay, to work with a camera tracker, and this video in and video out. So video in, if you decide to use a ground station, no like a 5.8, but let's say you want to fly 1.3 900 megahertz, then you can hook this to a ground station. And video out is to hook up a DVR, and that's what I do. I got a small DVR that I put on my pocket, and I hook it up to this thing over here on my AIO goggles. They got the same output. They don't mark it, but I know which one is out and which one is in. So you hook it up to that, and when you fly, you can record the video from your goggles perspective, and if you crash, you can rewind the video and see the area where you crash before you crash. And then, or if you got an OSD with the coordinates, you can input those coordinates on your smartphone and on Google Earth, and then that will take you straight to the area where you crash. So that's nice that it also comes with the audio video out, so that's very important. Okay, and then again, I love this carrying case over here. So it's impeach this thing here. This thing looks like a dirty socket, so this thing is very sucks. So this thing is more nice. It is soft to the touch, but it's actually hard. Okay. case. So this thing is really gonna do the job to protect the goggles. So this is the end of this video. You guys got any questions about all this stuff over here, just don't forget to leave it on the comment section below, and please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.